Hi guys, and welcome to this Pick a Card Tarot reading where we're going to look at, do you and the person on your mind have a future together? Not a huge intro for this, so let's just jump right into it. Take a few moments to take a few deep breaths, calm yourself, ground yourself. If you want to pause the video and meditate for a little bit, you could do that. And once you feel like you've really, calmed yourself, you've entered a meditative state, go ahead and ask yourself what you and this person have in store in the future. Again, you can pause the video if you need more time, but once you feel like, you've reached that state, you've asked yourself that question, let yourself be drawn to pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. I'm going to hold my phone up and just show you from above as well. I'll try to keep it from being super shaky. Again, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. I'll leave the timestamps for each of these in the description, so you can go ahead and jump to the pile that has piqued your interest, and I'll see you at the timestamp. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's take a look at the cards and see what the future has in store for you and the person on your mind. So we have the King of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Swords, and we have the 10 of Swords. Clarifying those, we also have Strength in reverse. I'm just going to move these up a little bit. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So lots of pentacle energy here. You or this person could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could have met this person at work, or they could be connected to work in some way, but there are a lot of pentacles here for you and this person. For your oracle cards, we have dolphins in reverse, peace, harmony, helpful, effective communication, playful, humor, fun, collaboration, and joy. That's in reverse. We also have healing, a really beautiful card, and we have a leg up and all that glitters. So let's go ahead and take a look at these cards and see what is in store for you and your person. So like I said, we have a lot of earth energy here with all of the pentacles. You or this person could have some Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your chart. There's also a good amount of sword energy with the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So there could be some air in there as well. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We also have fire with the Strength card. That's Leo. But yeah, so any of those elements could be involved in your chart in some way. Or, you could have met this person at work. I do feel like, though, with the Swords as well as this Dolphin card, communication could be an issue for the two of you. The 5 of Swords specifically talks about miscommunication, arguments, debates, things like that. So I feel like you and this person may have gotten into an argument, which then caused this person to leave. Or the communication may have been, I don't feel like you and this person are together right now. And I feel like communication played a role in that. Like that's the reason why you're not together anymore. For some of you, with this 10 of Swords card, I feel like both you and this person have spent a lot of time thinking about this connection, thinking about what's going on, why you're not together, thinking about, just being like, why are we not together anymore? I'm just feeling like really overwhelmed and anxious by the situation. But I do like this particular 10 of Swords card in this deck because hopefully this doesn't catch on fire. You can see there's like a sun coming up in the background. And so to me, that makes me think that the worst is over with this connection. Like you've undergone, whatever you've gone through is like the worst that's going to happen, basically. So the sun's coming up on the connection, but like both for the connection and also for you in general. The sun's coming back up and things are going to start improving for the two of you. With the Strength card in reverse, again, I feel like this has been a very difficult time for both you and this person, and at times it's felt like you just don't have the strength to go on. but you do, like, you know, you have the ability to get through this. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're kind of, you or this person, or maybe the both of you, are kind of at a fork in the road. Like, you know, are you going to go back? Are you going to go together? Are you going to not? Will you heal? Will you not? And I think that communication is an essential part of that. So this card to me right now, this King of Pentacles, this man, let's see if it will say up. This man, on the left corner, for some reason, he just looks very tight-lipped to me, like he's, you know, not saying anything. And then we have the crystal ball in the corner, which to me, this is kind of saying that with this pile, with the Page of Pentacles as well, like there's a choice here, and the cards are kind of staying tight-lipped about what's going to happen with that choice, because it's ultimately up to you. And communication is going to be a huge part of how that goes. We have the Dolphin card here about helpful, effective communication, and it's in reverse. So I feel like right now, however you guys are communicating, whether you're not communicating, whether you're talking and it's, you know, resorting to arguments, or, you know, just trying to win kind of a situation, essentially, I feel like the communication right now is not being effective. And so for you to, you know, reach this healing state and be able to come into, you know, start building a foundation of relationship again with this Three of Pentacles, you're going to have to communicate better with this person. I think that this pile is really giving me that message that in order for you guys, for even to know what's going to happen next with this person, and this is such a frustrating answer when you're watching a video like this, being like, you know, what's going to happen? Tell me what, you know, what's coming next. But this message is really, before you can even figure out what's going to happen next, you need to work on the communication. That's a central issue here. And you're not going to be able to get anywhere without effective, helpful communication. And so the most important thing for you, pile number one, is to make sure that, and whether it's your communication that needs work on, or their communication, or just, you know, the two of you together, that needs to be, you know, evaluated before anything else can even start to happen. We do have a lot of positive cards, though, with again, the Ten of Swords, you know, is not the most welcome card in the deck, but this, to me, in this particular deck, I like how the you know, the sun is rising, you know, the worst is over, beautiful things have come out of the pain that you've gone through. We also have the Three of Pentacles. If it was in their upright, that would be, you know, creativity, building things, building community. The Page of Pentacles, page, communication, strength, you know, being able to kind of rebuild what's been lost. And the King of Pentacles is, you know, stable, mature, responsible. So what I'm saying is that there are a lot of positive cards, or like there's a lot of indication here that you could rebuild. If something's been lost, you could rebuild that, and you could, you know, start to build something together again. But before that happens, you're going to need to work on the communication aspect of your relationship, and that is going to determine, you know, whether you guys get back together or not. There's definitely the potential here for you and this person to have a stable and happy relationship full of passion, creativity, excitement. But in order for that to happen, the communication is going to need to be worked through first, is the message that I'm getting for pile number one. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way. If it resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel so inclined. If you don't, obviously, don't worry about it. But again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and see you soon. Okay, I have pile number two. If you chose pile two, then this message is for you. Let's take a look at your cards and see what the future has in store for you and the person on your mind. Oh my goodness. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Four of Cups. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is such a beautiful card in this deck, and, you know, in every deck, but I love the artwork on that deck. Clarifying those tarot cards, we also have the Five of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords, and we also have the Eight of Swords. And then for your oracle cards, we have Neptune, which says enlightenment, inspiration, illusion, spirituality, intuition, psychic ability, fantasy, dreams, disillusion, enlightenment, and it's related to the Hanged Man. We also have boundaries. And your final oracle cards, we have mending and new life in the reverse. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is that this is a situation that has caused you a lot of anxiety, a lot of contemplation, a lot of worry. And I feel like you're feeling like your hands are tied right now, like there's nothing that you can do. And you're feeling just really stuck in relation to this connection. What's interesting though is that this comes right beneath the Ace of Pentacles, which represents new beginnings, new starts, specifically, new beginnings that have roots in the material world, which is to say that it's not just a new beginning like, ooh, I want this, but it's like it's something that could actually take place. And so I feel like with this blindfold on this, you're not seeing this connection, or you're not seeing yourself or this person 100% clearly. And so you may feel like you have no way out, and you may feel like there's nothing for you to do, but there actually is a solution that you're just not seeing. Same with this Four of Cups as well. Let's see if I can get the card to stay up. There's three overturned cups that this woman is like thinking so much about that she's not even seeing this golden cup with all of these butterflies coming out. And I think this is very similar to you. I feel like you and this person are probably not together right now because of this Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords energy. If you are together, it's probably, not what you would want. We also have the boundaries card here, which makes me, again, feel like you guys are in separation. And I feel like you're feeling like there's no way for you guys to come back together. There's nothing that you can do. But there actually is a solution that you're just not seeing. Because you've convinced yourself that there's nothing that can be done. But really, there's a lot that can be done. And there's a lot of really positive energy here. A lot of really encouraging cards for what the future is holding. We have the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. We have new life and also mending. But those are in the reverse. So I feel like those are in the reverse because of this Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy, that at the moment you're kind of convinced that there's something that could be done. You're like, oh my goodness. My hands are tied. I can't do anything. Like this, everything is over. But in reality, like there's a lot that can't be done. We also have this Neptune card here. And so I feel like you may be getting psychic dreams, psychic messages, like what your intuition is telling you something, or your intuition, I think, is leading you towards the solution that's going to bring the two of you back together. And you may be ignoring it at the moment because of this blindfold. So take extra care to listen to your dreams and to any, if you've been seeing repeating numbers, to look those up or anything like that. I think is going to be helpful to you right now because your intuition, I think, is trying to lead you back towards this person and tell you what needs to be done. But you may not be listening, or you may not believe that it's possible. You may be like, oh, it's not worth it. But if you listen to that intuition, it's going to bring you this Ten of Cups, like happy, emotionally fulfilled energy. We also have the Five of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands can indicate, dispute, conflict, very passionate conflict. Because it's in the reverse, I feel like you and this person may have gotten into an argument in the past, and that is, the issue, like why you guys separated, why you need this mending energy. But with the Five of Wands in reverse, I feel like that's in the past. Like this person has let that argument go. I feel like you've also let this argument go. The loss that you both have experienced in losing each other has been more significant than whatever, the argument was, and they would rather have you back than win the argument. And I think you're kind of in the same place as well. Like you would just rather be with them than be right. I'm getting like a very like sacrificial vibe from this card. Like you're like, I'll do anything. You know what I mean? It's almost like I'll do anything except for that thing that's you're being led to do that you're ignoring. But basically this person wants you back as well. And I think they're also in this Nine of Swords, like, I want it. But I do think that in order for you guys to come back together and have this Ten of Cups energy, you're going to have to really pay attention to your intuition, listen to what it's telling you, and, do that thing, whatever it is that you've been ignoring or putting off, or, if you're, for some of you, I feel like it could be like an apology, it could be, whatever it is that you have just been like, I don't want to do it. Doing it is going to actually bring so much positivity, so much abundance, so much healing, and so much rejuvenation to the relationship that it's going to be night and day, really. But you need to stop ignoring that solution in order for that to happen. So all in all, the future holds really, really positive things for you and your person if you're able to let go of this Eight of Swords victim mentality and, really open up and listen to your spiritual side, listen to your intuition, let those messages come through, and allow yourself to enjoy the abundance that's waiting for you, enjoy the new life and mending that's coming in your relationship. But again, in order to do that, you're going to have to perhaps make a sacrifice and do something that you've been putting off that you haven't wanted to do in order to get that happiness. But overall, a very, very positive spread for pile number 2. Very positive things coming in the future if you are able to tap into that side of yourself and, perhaps do something that's a little bit scary. So that's what I have for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way. If it resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Obviously, if you don't want to, don't feel pressured to do so, but if you want to, that would be cool. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great day and see you soon. Okay, hi, pile 3. Let's check out your cards and see what the future has in store for you and the person on your mind. Let's look at your tarot cards first. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. We also have the Moon. So extremely strong water sign energy so far. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have the Four of Swords. We have the Empress in reverse. And we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's some air sign energy there with the Four of Swords. The Empress is Libra. So that could also be Gemini or Aquarius. And we have more water energy. So there's very, very strong water energy with this pile. With your oracle cards, we have Clock in reverse, which says perfect timing, longevity, the past, lifetime, origin, time passes, test of time, make time, and eventuality. So that is in reverse. We also have Freedom. And we have Blessed and Poised in the reverse. So, what is coming in the future for you and your person? Very positive things. I feel like you are possibly in separation from this person right now because of this Four of Swords. Like, you're kind of waiting for them. You're like, what's going on? We have a lot of cups here, a lot of cups. So I think there's a very strong emotional connection between the two of you. And again, you may not be in communication with this person right now. I'm getting this from this Moon card. We have all of these doors that are closed. So at the moment, there's no way to them, but there's so many opportunities for you guys to come back together. There's so many, and this is, to me, is looking like a portal as well. Like, there's just a way for the two of you to come back together and, be able to offer love to one another. We have the Queen and the Page of Cups, which makes me think if, you or they are not a water sign, the two of you could be the same zodiac sign, or the same, element. You could both be air sign, earth sign, fire sign, water sign. One of you may be a little bit older, more experienced, since you have a Queen and a Page. The Page is a student. So one person in this connection may be a little bit older, a little bit wiser, maybe more experienced in love. The other person is a little bit more naive, a little bit, they're not as comfortable in that environment, or they're a little bit out of their element, I guess. But there's such sincere, excited, loving feelings. It's such a beautiful energy coming from this pile. There's just a lot of optimism, excitement, and hope. We do have, again, though, the Four of Swords. So I feel like you guys have been waiting for this to happen for quite some time. We have the Moon in this card as well. And the Moon usually speaks about secrets or deception. And so I feel like you may not know. This person maybe hasn't told you their feelings for you. And you've been waiting for them to be like, all right, let's get this show on the road, you know. But those feelings are definitely very much there. We have the Empress in reverse, as well as the Ace of Cups in reverse. These are both very positive cards, even in the reverse. But I feel like it just signifies, again, that there's this, like, these feelings that are there that are, they're very, like, innocent. I don't know. It's very much like a first, and not that this has to be the case, but it almost feels like a first love, like when you're just so excited to be with that person and to be, you know, just like in love. It's just so, like, everything is so exciting. That's kind of the vibe that's coming from this. And I feel like those feelings have not been revealed to you, or you're not aware, I guess, of like how genuine they are, or like genuinely how excited this person is to, you know, to know you and to be close to you. And like, basically there is an Ace of Cups, like there is an offer that wants to be made, but that offer hasn't been made known. I don't know if that sentence made any sense, but basically there are feelings I feel like here that someone doesn't know about. We also, though, we have the clock card in reverse, and what that is signifying to me here is like moving past the past. So maybe someone here was hurt, maybe like there was maybe the two of you were together in the past and you guys had to break up for some reason, like an argument, or, you know, you had to move on, get with someone else, or they did, or, you know, something like that. But I feel like there's just moving past the past, whether that is in connection to this specific relationship, or if it's just like this person has baggage from their past and now they're going to be able to get past it and be able to, because I feel like someone here is afraid to like reveal their feelings because they're afraid of rejection because of something from the past. And again, it could be they're afraid specifically of being rejected by you because of something from the past, or they could just be afraid of being rejected in general. But because of this clock card in the past, they're going to be able to move past that fear, move past their past experience, and, you know, have the freedom to come forward and to tell you how they feel and to love you openly. So all in all, we also have the Page of Cups as well as the Empress. The Empress is in reverse, but the Page of Cups and the Empress to me are both cards that represent children. So this could be the two of you like starting a family in the future. You know, there's a lot of potential here for like a long-term, happy, committed relationship. There's a lot of really positive energy here. There's a lot of waiting as well, but I do think that this person is going to be able to come forward, tell you what's going on, and the two of you will be able to have a relationship together that's ultimately going to be really happy for the both of you. We also have Poised and Blessed. They're both in reverse, but both of these cards speak about, you know, being divinely guided and just having everything that you need in order to complete your goal. And so, you know, you have everything, like, this person sees you as the Empress, like the most beautiful, nurturing, sensitive, you know, attractive person there is. Like, they see you really as an ideal. So you have everything that you need to bring this person towards you, and this connection has everything that it needs to be successful in terms of your compatibility and the situation. Like, it's just everything, you know, is working out exactly as it should be. And I think that there's really positive things coming for the two of you. A very emotionally fulfilling and successful relationship. That someone just needs to get over their fear, or someone needs to get over their baggage from the past to, you know, be able to get to that place. But again, there's such a positive energy. I do feel like, you know, whoever this person is going to be able to move past that, come forward, and, you know, make the love offer, make the Ace of Cups offer. Essentially, that there's a very, 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 very positive future coming for the two of you. And I'm so excited for you guys to be able to experience that with this person. So that is what I have for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it was helpful in some way. If it resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, obviously don't worry about it. But again, thank you for watching. Have a great day and see you soon.